Anthony, welcome. Great to have you here. Lewis, Guinevere, all the rest of you who are piling on, joining in, enjoying some good Bad Company music. One of my many favorite old-time CDs. All right, well, it's time to get down to business, folks. Hey, welcome. This is Tom from the Business Funding Network. In fact, it's time to get down to business funding. What are we doing? What are we doing today on another one of our incredible business training broadcasts, webinars? As you can see, taking place in our lovely conference facility. We're going to show you where you can get access to business credit funding that will dramatically improve any kind of business that you're involved in or any real estate that you want to do. We're going to be answering your questions directly. If you're on the Ustream broadcast, which I see most of you are, you click the interactive links beside my video screen. That's to submit your questions to me for us to interact. This is a live show. The whole purpose of this is to help you by answering your specific questions. If you're watching later on YouTube, you click below the video screen as the only way to communicate with me. So most of you right here, right now, on the Ustream feed, you click the links beside my video screen, and that will send your questions, your important questions, directly here to my laptop in my conference facility. I will apologize now. Usually I don't have time for most of the questions that come in, but we'll cherry pick, we'll do the best we can to answer the ones that are the most pertinent to the topic that we're going to be covering today. And last but certainly not least of what we are doing, as we did about a week ago, we're going to have a real $100 bill giveaway. I have plenty of crisp $100 bills that we're going to actually do randomly, where we can give them to you, no purchase necessary, no strings attached, as you have read in my emails, as a fun way to encourage participation, to do a promotion. It's, of course, to me, just a simple advertising cost on our budget. So you need to stick around, obviously, and follow instructions explicitly if you are lucky enough to be selected to do this. We did it a week ago. I showed you the envelopes that my staff use. Somebody took it off the conference table, or I would have it as a reference today as well. But we will literally, if you are selected, if you're lucky enough to be selected, we'll literally have my staff insert money into these envelopes and send it to you as a thank you, again, for your participation on these kinds of programs. And as I mentioned in the email that went out today to talk about this showcase tonight, this training program, we appreciate when people spread the word, people post this on Facebook that we're doing it, forward the email, share the love. So again, it's a kind of a win-win situation for everybody. And we reward and encourage that kind of behavior by having this kind of real, I know of no one else in the adult education space that does real cash giveaways. And folks, this is not a new thing for me. If you've seen me in a live presentation before, through the years, I have very often walked into the audience and literally, for participation, handed out $100 bills. So I've been doing this for a long time. Who am I? I am an author and a national expert in the field of business and business funding, and for over a decade, our education company has been doing this kind of thing. So I've taught from Los Angeles to New York City, worked with the Trump Real Wealth Expos, Learning Annex, and more real estate association meetings than I can even count anymore. So if you've seen me in any of those faculties, you've no doubt seen this kind of generosity and participation in the past. We want to extend that to those of you who are loyal subscribers for tuning in. And I can tell you the very first person who is qualified, I'm going to take a look real quick here, because again, this is random. Very first person who's qualified for one of these $100 bills is, as I said, Dave Webb, okay, the pie shop guy. So, Dave Webb, you have about 20 minutes to respond to me like you submitted the question. Send me your full name, again, of course, and your home mailing address, and you will be the proud recipient of one of these $100 bills. We've got a whole stack of them here on the conference table. Some of these I got because I did real well with the Cowboys today. Those of you who know the NFL may know what I mean. The Cowboys were a more than a touchdown underdog, so it was a good outcome for us here in Las Vegas. So what I want to talk about in this training webinar relating to the Business Funding Network is I want to talk about all the aspects that are important for you and your business to gain business credit funding. What is it? It's cash-based funding that can be used for any purpose. Comes in the form of fixed-rate, fixed-term loans made to the name of your business, unsecured lines of credit with check writing privileges. You get a checkbook handed to you that's already loaded with money. You can write those checks out to yourself as cash to buy goods and services. And of course, traditional small business credit cards can be used anywhere. Visa or MasterCard are accepted. And money can be wired out into any account you choose. So this is not about Dun & Bradstreet profiling. It's not about Paydex scores, trade lines, vendor lines of credit. It's about cash-based funding that looks remarkably similar to this, that can be used to improve your business, to expand your business, to start a new business for any purpose you can think of. Where do you get it? Well, we have, give me a pen, we have 4,000 basic recommendations, resources, and locations that are included in our membership database. You know how travel sites create these huge databases of all the best deals? Well, we have all the best business funding deals. We've got the world's largest network as relates to that. So where you get it is by becoming a member with us, and then we give you access to our cherry-picked best recommendations. These are national, so it doesn't matter where you're at, you get access to them. And for those people who have asked, what do you do? Is it just the listings, the lenders? No, it is far more than that. That is valuable, yes, but we go far deeper into this process of showing people how to get a business started and registered properly, how to make sure the application is bulletproof, ways to maximize the amount of funding they get, seasoning techniques that let you double your money, and on of the things that we do and have been doing for over a decade. I can't believe it. 10 years now we've been doing this to help people. What do you need? What a common question. What do you need to be able to do this? Well, you simply need a registered business name. Sometimes I want to slap myself when I talk to some of our subscribers personally, which I do occasionally from time to time, and they ask me if they need a business name to get business funding. And the answer, of course, is yes. It would be a personal loan if you did not go to the trouble of registering a business name in any state. We don't care what state you do it in, as anything like an LLC, LOP, S Corp, C Corp, even a nonprofit. So what you need to be able to access this funding is the right kind of structure and the right kind of setup, okay? We show people exactly how to do that. We show them the things to put down in the application that open you up to the largest amount of funding possible. You do this is not any factor of you needing good personal credit. We can show anyone with a business how that business, any business at all, can get access to this funding no matter what your personal situation is. Obviously, corporate credit's been around for a long time. We don't claim to have invented it, but we did invent and trademark a proprietary system 10 years ago that has swept the nation. I mean, I still meet people from years and years ago that remember some of the very first programs that we rolled out to help people. So we've been doing this a long time. We have the credibility of longevity in this market. So we'll show you in our program when you're a member. We give you all that information in the How to Get Started Home Study package, and all of the resources are laid out online, so you can easily go in immediately, even if it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and take advantage of that. And anytime that you do want to tune in to ongoing live training, we make a coach available to you in an intimate group settings so you can get any specific questions answered that are extremely valuable about your business. How do you use this business funding? Okay, I've said it already. There's no limitations. There's no impounds or escrows. You can use it for any purpose, for anything. Okay, so again, it easily converts to cash. We're talking about all cash-based funding. You can use it for a new business, for an existing business, for a home-based business, for an online business, traditional brick-and-mortar business, to trade in the markets, currencies, forex, stocks, options, commodities. You, of course, can use it for real estate. Now, I'm going to talk about in a moment the difference between real estate loans and mortgages and business funding, business lines of credit. Because there is a distinction. Lucky for you, I'm going to give you both in a bonus package today that you can't get anywhere else. That'll allow you to do both. Get basic business funding for any any kind of regular business activity you have, and if you care to, get real estate funding that's specific for financing real estate deals, again, anywhere in the nation. Because I know many of our membership and subscribers, as have been for the last decade, are very interested in the resurgence of the real estate market. And I know we're all here very excited about the great comeback that real estate profitability is making and how that is helping the people that are studying with us. So good stuff. Hey, let me take a look and see. Hey, that's fantastic. Wonderful. Pappy, P-A-P-I, Precious M Mom is your handle. Precious M Mom goes by the name Pappy, P-A-P. You are our next random winner of a $100 bill. So congratulations. You qualify. Again, no purchase necessary, no strings attached. I will have my staff put these in one of our special envelopes that we send out our membership materials in, so it's very visually, it's very distinctive. You'll see it when it's in the mailbox. Pappy, what I will need, P-A-P-I. You go by the handle Precious M Mom. I'll need you to send me your full name as you did that question and a home mailing address. We will not do this to a P.O. box. It's just good business. So please, Pappy, congratulations. You're the next one of our random winners. And Dave Webb, I'm still waiting for you. You have a few minutes left to send me that information for what you've qualified for. And Pappy, as I must have read your mind, yes, this is also available for real estate funding. So fantastic. Very, very glad to have you ask that question, even though I kind of answered it before the shoe dropped. You got a chance to put it in. Jesulani says, what's the easiest way to register a business name? Well, you have many choices. The old-fashioned way is you could go to a lawyer in your city, and you can have them do it. Very expensive. Obviously, now there's the internet. I don't have any affiliation with any particular services. I know some clients use LegalZoom.com. I don't recommend them. Again, I don't have any affiliation with them. You can go directly to your Secretary of State by simply doing a search, and you can register in your home state. Very easy, very cheap way to do it. Most states' filing fees are less than $90. Kenny says, go Broncos. Well, good for your Broncos, Kenny, that you won the shootout. But again, here in Vegas, the only thing we care about is the point spread. I don't know who lost this license plate in our office parking lot, but I keep it in the conference facility to remind us, tongue-in-cheek, the only thing that matters here in Las Vegas is who cashes a ticket. So, yes, Kenny, your Broncos did win. Manning is like a god, but again, Broncos had to win by 8 points or more in order for the Broncos fans to be happy. And today I saw them all around Las Vegas kind of crying their eyes out because the Cowboys only lost by 3 points. So I'm glad that you're giving me a little bit of that ribbing. Great to have you here. Gina, G-E-N-A, we show you all the methods. Again, this is business money, okay? What you have to understand is this is invisible from you personally, meaning when you do it properly, it will not report to your personal Social Security-driven FICO credit reporting system. This is an incredible advantage that you have, and it's a method used to activate with one of the greatest powerful tools in the world, and that is a federal employer ID number. Most people, some people call it a tax ID number. It's technically an F-E-I-N, but most people refer to it as an E-I-N. So this number is an incredibly powerful tool that you're going to be able to use to do the kinds of things that we're talking about. Okay. Hey, Pappy, I got your information. Houston, I can't believe that's fantastic. Your team is getting murdered right now, but it's great, Pappy, to have you here with us. Dan wants to know how long does it take to get funding for a business, small or large amounts. Again, you can begin doing this right away. Okay, so there's no there's no situation where you have to particularly wait for years to be able to do this. I cannot guess for anybody individually how long it's going to take. I have no idea what you have. Have no idea if what you set up is put in place correctly. If someone had absolutely nothing, okay, you could go online as I just described, and you could get your business name registered and filed with a Secretary of State. Every state is different. So again, I can't guess how long it takes them to send you back the paperwork, but most states average around 10 days. You can get the applications in order in 14 days. You can get approvals in 21 days. You can use the money in 28 short days. So this is not a lifelong or long-term process. It's something very easy that people can do if you get started, if you follow our instructions, if you stick with it, if you put your nose to the grindstone, you will be able to get access to this before you know it. But people who sit around and continually ask questions and continually wonder how and continually moan about why, it takes them far longer than those that take the action and get something going right now. Lynn has a great question. Lynn says, Tom, will I need another EIN since I already have one? Of course not. Always use what you already have. We always say to people, we're going to show you the easiest, cheapest, fastest way possible. We're never going to say for you to start something new if you have it already. Okay, so if you have it already, we'll show you exactly how to use what you have. So there's a fallacy sometimes that there's some kind of universal guidelines that govern all lending. That's not the case at all. Every individual specific lender can set their own terms and their own rules, their own criteria. Why do you think we selected who we did? Because they were the easiest to use, the easiest to qualify for. So that's a very good question. Hey, we got another. And these are going like hotcakes, as I suspected that they would. Last week we had a lot of fun giving this kind of money away, and I'm enjoying it just as thoroughly well now. So another winner we have of one of these $100 bills, again, that will be, no purchase necessary, will be inserted into one of our membership envelopes tomorrow by my staff and sent out to you. Fred Pitcher. Fred, you have probably about 10 minutes to get me your information, your home mailing address. Send it in exactly as you did earlier with your question, and you will be the next random winner of one of these $100 bills. And if you're just joining me, again, we do this to have a lot of fun. I can do it because it's just a simple advertising cost out of our budget, and it really draws attention on social media through the community of what we're doing, teaching these principles. Okay, so all right, so I got your information already. Still awaiting Dave and Fred for the $100 bill giveaway. Okay, so what we wanted to make available. Nate, N-A-T, says, I've heard your presentations many times. Very interesting. Well, that's fantastic. I'm glad you're here. Nate, the only thing for you is what we're offering right now. Click the Order Now link. Click this link. Click the Order Now link right beside my video screen, and you're going to get access to something that will give you literally unlimited business funding access, capital for your business, and no monthly fees ever. You can't do better than a deal like that. And this is a deal for Nate and everybody else who's on this broadcast that that you are not going to see again. So what I have for you tonight only, Sunday night until midnight Pacific time. So if you're on the East Coast, that buys you a few more hours. We're here on the West Coast time zone, Pacific time zone, of course. What we have for you until Sunday at midnight Pacific time is access to everything I told you was loaded into our members dashboard. Over 4,000 basic local and national business lender locations, goes by websites, phone numbers, addresses. You can search by zip code, you can search by your city, and this is unlimited. Okay, so the meaning again is you can use these resources for up to 1 year. That's the promise of this membership offer. You get 1 year uninterrupted service to use as much or as little as your particular business needs may require. So you could use $50,000, you could use $100,000, you could use $200,000 worth of these funding resources, even more, depending on what your needs are. And you're going to have one simple flat rate to get in, get training, get all the instructions you need to access whatever funding your particular business demands. And again, we are waiving all of the normal monthly membership fees and coaching fees for the coaching that takes place in this program. There are no monthly fees ever over the course of this year. That represents massive savings, huge savings for those of you who understand just how valuable this is. Now, you're also going to enjoy 80% off savings because you're getting into this program for just $298. And again, never any kind of ongoing monthly membership fee as part of this annual All Access Pass. And if you know me, you see that we're having a lot of fun. We're literally giving cash money away, $100 bills. You know that I love the sparkle. I love the pizzazz. So we're going to go even better than 80% off, super low introductory access, no monthly fees ever, unlimited funding access, use as much of our resources in the members area as you want. We're also going to throw in an extra $4,800 worth of bonuses. Click the Order Now link. A new page will come up. I'll still keep talking in the background so you won't miss anything on this training, but you can see for yourself exactly what is included. There's images of all the things that are on there. It is an incredible opportunity for you because you took your valuable time today. You participated with me. We're going to include for you all of these incredibly valuable bonuses, like you're going to get top secret real estate funding spreadsheets. So I have a deal with the largest company of its kind in the country. I have to keep these private, so you can't share them. They're only one per client who is allowed to use them. So please don't share them around. Don't spread them around. This is just for you. This is a very valuable set of real estate specific funding resources that gives you the name, the direct email address of the person with the fund, and the phone number to it. So it'll break it down for you and show you real estate financing for up to $1 million, real estate financing for $1 to $5 million, for $5 to $10 million, and even $10 to $20 million. That's an incredibly valuable extra bonus that's included in this program that you would never normally get. Now look, I said, business funding is business funding. It can be used for any general business purposes, but some of you are going to want to go much further than that and get involved in real estate transactions, and you will find the best marriage of what we offer, the best combination of the resources that we've been teaching the public for over 10 years is to combine the access to business credit funding, the basic business credit funding, with real estate financing, because you can now get the down payment from a business line of credit, which represents a small portion of the purchase price, and you can finance the remainder with a real estate specific loan or mortgage through these top secret confidential funding spreadsheets. So that's a very valuable bonus. Those of you who know me have seen us selling that separately for a lot of money. Not today. It's included free as part of this offer. You're also going to get in the membership area $1,000 worth of products that other people paid for. Our guides, our books, our templates, our other programs. They're in there. People have already paid for them, but not you, because you're going to get instant access to print, to use, to download as many as you want as part of the membership privileges. So that's a huge value. I'm going to give you, as another bonus here, our crowdfunding crash course that is worth $299. People literally pay that every day. So this isn't making up fictitious values of things. I'm talking about what my general customers pay each and every day and happily to access these valuable tools. You are going to get that thrown in free of charge as part of the bonuses that come one day only, Sunday until midnight, with this valuable all-access membership pass to business funding. Unlimited funding access, no monthly membership fees ever as part of this. We're going to send you our home study package, how to build a $1 million business credit profile. Very important and valuable that you have access at your fingertips to the kind of things that are going to allow you to do what I'm describing, what I'm talking about. I mean, everybody who remembers school knows you should have some follow-along material with the things that you're being taught and that you're learning. And the favorite and potentially one of the most valuable things that is included in this is we will give you free, as part of the bonuses of this offer, we'll give you our business planning system absolutely free of charge. Again, you've seen us selling this for hundreds and hundreds of dollars. This is going to be included for you in your membership privileges for absolutely no additional charge. So, as I have said before, people ask, what is this, Tom? Is this just access to business funding? No, it is so much more than just the very valuable and detailed listings of basic business funding resources, real estate specific funding resources. It is all of these tools, including the fact that you can now have a push button ready business plan for your business. People would say to me in the past, Tom, do I need a business? Do I really need a business plan to succeed in business and get funding? And the answer, of course, is no. But you would be foolish to not see the value in having this and using it according to our instructions if I'm making it available to you for free. You know with a business plan how much money you need, what to spend it on, and how to pay it back with the lowest cost possible. So this is very important, and with some lenders you will find as you go forward in this throughout the months and the years, you can access even more business credit funding if you have some kind of plan to document what you're doing. So very, very good that you are here and that you are able to click the Order Now link and use a credit card, debit card, or even PayPal to take advantage of this incredible offer, but only until Sunday night tonight, midnight Pacific time. Sam, as I said, the funding comes in, the real estate funding comes in all different forms, and my favorite use of this system to do real estate investing, and the thing that I've successfully done millions of dollars worth of real estate investing with, is to use business credit funding for the down payment, and then to finance the other 90 or 80% of the real estate mortgage with our real estate funding applications. So you certainly can find 100% LTV, but as you will know, the terms aren't as good typically with 100% as they would be with a more traditional one like 80%. So in using business credit funding to come up with that 20% down payment, it's not your money, it's money that comes into your business as cash-based loans through these business credit funding resources. Using that cash, not your own cash, but that business funding, and then going and financing the remaining 80 or 90% gives you dramatically better terms, lower rates, better conditions, no balloon pay, all of that kind of stuff. So this is a technique that we teach, and it's something that's very valuable for you to utilize in this program. Aha! Tyrone Jones says, Tom, some people in business funding suggest that a Shelf or Age Corporation will get funding faster. Tyrone, guess what those people do? Guess what those people are doing who are suggesting publicly that a aged corporation is going to be some nirvana, some sneaky path to funding? Guess what they're doing? They're selling you an aged corporation, aren't they? Aren't they, Tyrone? Nod your head and say, yes, of course. They're selling you something. That's why they're saying to you that it may be a benefit to you to purchase some trumped up, some overblown, overexpensive age corporation or shelf corporation. I've been doing this for 10 years. Do you know how many times I've publicly done a webinar in the 10 years we've been online here, and I have said, go and buy this super expensive age corporation that's going to do these magical things? Zero, Tyrone. I've never said that. Now, that doesn't mean that there's not a time and a place that you can use a shelf corporation to do certain things. But people get disappointed or misled if they think that by buying some $50,000 age corporation, it's coming automatically with millions of dollars of funding. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't happen. I'm sorry to burst some bubbles and say it to you this way, but it simply requires that you start at the beginning and you do the simple steps. There's a word for that, and it's spelled W-O-R-K. It requires that you do the simple steps that rhyme with or resemble the word work. It's not hard, it doesn't take that long, and it's very, very easy to do. That's the path that's going to lead you to funding, not chasing down some rabbit hole after some aged or shelf corporation. Anthony, thank you so much. Anthony's comment is, Tom, what you teach is priceless compared to $100 giveaways. I would agree. I would absolutely agree with that, but we still thoroughly enjoy having all of you here, and we have a lot of fun with the promotions and the giveaways that we do. Hey, fantastic, Larry. Glad to hear that you're with us tonight. Wonderful. Good to see returning students. That's one of my favorite things, is to see people who are having success come back to these broadcasts again and again to learn more of these valuable lessons. That is fantastic. Jesulani asks, will this work anywhere? Yes, this is national, so it doesn't matter where you live. This will work for you. You can do it. Obviously, nowadays you can do it by phone. You can do it over the internet. You can do it through the mail. It's very easy for anybody to do. Maria, I said we have group coaching available for all the members in this program. Horace, Horace, it's the latter. Wendell, I have no idea the answer to your question. Wendell says, do you have to renew your EIN if you haven't used it for 15 years? I have no idea, Wendell, what the status is of it. But again, it's very easy, fast, simple, and cheap to register a new one and to immediately start to use that to build business funding. So I wouldn't stress if you've got something that's so far in your past that you really haven't kept up with it, and you really don't remember what it is. I wouldn't stress trying to resurrect that or dig that up. I would simply go and create something new, because it's a very easy way to do what we're talking about. Aha! Dwayne has a great point. Dwayne says, if you already had a sole proprietor business, are you still eligible? Dwayne, we always recommend that you convert that sole prop DBA, doing business as or under an assumed name, convert that to something simple like an LLC, so that you can use our systems and use our techniques. So great question. Alice, A-L-Y-C-E, says, when I receive funding, do you offer real estate or other programs to teach? Of course. Yeah, we teach on all manner of investing in the markets. With real estate, show people how to do their accelerated profit and loss statements. All of that kind of stuff is always available, and a lot more things to people who want our help and get into our programs. Great question, Alice. All right, I am just about out of time, and we've given a lot of money away as well. Again, I want to say to you that it is super important that you, in order to take advantage of this incredible deal, click the Order Now link. A new page will open up. It describes exactly what we've talked about. Click any of the blue links that say click here to enroll now. Use a credit card, debit card, or even PayPal, I believe, is accepted. And you can go ahead and get immediately enrolled in this incredible 1-year all-access pass to our business funding programs. All the membership privileges I've described, these solid gold bonuses that are literally, if you add it up, worth $4,800 in everyday real value. This is an amazing opportunity for those of you who are ready to do something profound and something valuable for your business. Now, what I've just described to you, this represents many very valuable things, right? We've detailed them, we've described them, we've answered questions about them. This represents a lot of extremely valuable things. Hey, aloha, Derek. Great to see your name as always. But remember, what this actually is the capital and the business funding that you will use to make money in whatever your particular business happens to be. So it's not benefits, it's not features, it's not bells, it's not shiny whistles. It is at the core of it a way for you, a chance for you to get access to funding that you will be able to use to make money. It is not taxable. It's not a taxable event for you to get these business lines of credit, this capital for your business. It is as easy to do as registering a business name and then following our instructions. This is something that you can take incredible pride in doing in your business, and you can have incredible results in the profits that you make. My thanks to the winners, to our $100 giveaway winners, Pappy, Dave Webb, and Fred Pitcher. It has been great to have all of you on this program with me as well. I got one more thing that I want to feature for you in a moment. Again, make sure, in order to get access to what I've described, the funding that you want, the bonuses that you will love and need, click the Order Now link beside my video screen. A new page will open up. Click any of the blue links, click here to enroll, use a credit card, debit card, or even PayPal, and enroll in this program immediately. You must do this before midnight Pacific time, Sunday night, in order to get access to this great program. Now, we had a lot of fun. We gave away a lot of money, real $100 bills, but I don't want you to go away empty-handed, okay? This is what I love about this business. For everybody that didn't win one of the $100 bills, I can still give you a $50 dinner for just $5. Just call my office during business hours, right? Call the office direct during business hours, and you can claim a voucher good at any of 18,000 national restaurants, okay? So this is not Las Vegas specific. This is something that I have access to as part of a huge loyalty and rewards program. You can get a $50 dinner for only $5 through these vouchers. And again, I don't want you to go away empty-handed. All you have to do is during business hours, call us direct at 702-235-3969. Tell them that I sent you, and they'll give you access to these valuable $50 restaurant vouchers that'll let you get a meal for two for only $5. I love these, enjoy them, but I can never use as many as I'm given, so I will make these available on a first-come, first-served basis, of course, to those that call during business hours. The direct number, 702-235-3969, and ask to get your $50 dinner voucher good at any of 18,000 locations. That's my gift to all the regular subscribers that we have that read our daily business newsletters and attend these fun and informative training programs. So that's about all I got. All right, take care, everybody. I, again, thoroughly enjoyed, as I always do, answering your questions. You guys posted a lot of great questions, but obviously the step to take to have the success you want is to simply click the Order Now link, get involved, get enrolled in this program. We'll ship you out the information. You'll have all the online access. You'll be able to start using it immediately to get your business situated and to qualify for access to cash-based business credit funding that looks exactly like this. Real money that you will be able to use and deploy in any business pursuits that you want to do to make additional profits. So, hey, thank you, Kenny, very much. Appreciate your kind words. Wayne, as I said, yes, there's always intimate group coaching available in this membership program. So we will always do that for people who are involved. All right, I am out of here. Take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you all again very soon. Bye-bye.